Would you consider yourself successful at business and experienced?
No, not as, I'm just a student.
Sure, well there you go. That's the point. But if someone who wanted to start a contracting company from ground zero and looked at you as someone that can clearly fund your life with it,
Yeah.
would you be successful to them?
100%.
Of course.
My sister always says, Brendan, whenever you write a book, it'll be a bestseller.
Of course.
That's her joke.
Here you can go, so you're getting it from the world.
And I say I've got about 3 or 4 books
Yes,
at
exactly.
this stage.
This is my whole point, which is fantastic because this is what people have told you.
Yeah, good at coaching, good at being patient to train people.
Yes.
They say I'm funny.
Oh, I'm funny. All right, cool.
Yeah, resilient.
Give me one sec. Those are fantastic traits. Funny and patient is a very, very unique thing.
Yeah. Resilient.
Cool.
Philosophical. I've got a great way of thinking outside of the box.
So like creators.
Yeah. I've overcome trauma. Very young age. Had a brother who got killed at 21. I had a friend who drowned in the swimming pool beside me when I was 19. He was 21. Nearly drowned trying to save him. This was at 4 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, I've had 6-figure months. I've had industry awards. You know,
Okay, there you go.
I've 2 awards for best project. Just because you've had 15, 20, 50 wins, does it mean that one loss wiped out all your 50 wins? It doesn't. So why should I worry about a failure in one aspect? It doesn't undo all the...
This is Squid Games. Like,
Yeah.
You don't die just because you lose one of the games. Like,
Yeah.
If I say you're successful, why would you even say no? Ever. Big difference
That's
between...
actually true, yeah.
There's a big difference between being humble and being a retard. Right
Yeah.
now, you're verging on retardation. Like, you're already humble
Yeah.
based on your energy.
Yeah,
I know you're
for
not a
sure.
dickhead.
I think I definitely have to wipe out those mind viruses.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the
Yeah.
day, you've done it, and one bad round doesn't end the fight.
What makes you unique in business, which I would be like, these things interest me, I need to learn it from Brandon, what would they be?
The ability to network up, network yourself and your company into positions that other people that can't network
Nice.
will not achieve.
I've got a construction business, I'm looking at you and I want to be like you and have your success. How do I network myself and company into positions which I currently don't know how to? Tell me literally what to do. Forward.
Well, what I done was just from research.
Yeah.
You just got to check up in your area.
Yeah.
What networks is there available for
Okay.
people in that specific industry?
Okay.
For me, it was the Civil Contractors Federation. Starting off, just start something as simple as civil construction networking group
Okay,
or
nice.
construction group.
Sick.
Find probably one of the first will come up would be Master Builders or Civil Contractors Federation.
Okay, here we go. Now we're talking.
If you can find an industry organization and they're credible, you'll know the ones that are scams.
Yeah.
You'll do a bit of research, you'll find one that's a national body, you know, maybe government affiliated, who knows.
Yeah.
But after that, if you're going and you're serious about networking, you've got to get yourself your elevator pitch for what you actually do.
Yeah.
And you have to have clear intention for what you're looking for also.
Yeah.
So there's no point rambling off a heap of bullshit. You're a nobody going there first.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't try to be something you're not. Fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
It just doesn't, well, it doesn't wash with people that have been there and done that.
Yeah.
When I used to go to them networking functions, man, I was only 26. I'm dealing with 50, 60-year-old experienced guys.
Yeah.
And I'm always naturally maybe a slightly backward or overly humble and such. And what I used to say to these people in a short phrase was like, I'm Brendan Galler.
Yeah.
I own X business. It's in civil construction. We practically do the shit that no one else wants to do. So a guy in a high-level construction company, he sees straight away, you're not trying to be bigger than you should be.
Yeah.
And he needs someone to do the shit that no one else will do. So I've told him what I do.
Okay.
And it's registered with him.
Yeah.
This cunt's gonna do the shit that no one else will do or won't do. And that was it. Once they'd registered with a bigger business.
Yeah.
Fuck, this is a little guy starting off.
Yeah.
He's hungry, he's eager. He's hit me, he's come at me face to face, shook me hand, and
Yeah.
he's not a threat.
Yeah.
He's after telling me that he's going to do the work that other people don't want to do, and everyone's got these awkward jobs that they're a headache, and then they can't seem to get someone to do them.
Yeah.
I used to get a phone call to do them,
There you go.
and that's starting off. Once you go and do them, and there's a good experience, it's done well, on time, there's no drama,
Yeah.
you're just going to get more,
Okay.
and that's it. You know, if someone says to you, what do you think was the things you done well, what do you think was the things that you didn't do so well?
Yeah.
And it's so vast, like you could name 100 things that you done well or you didn't do well, but for the not doing well, the umbrella issue is the fact that when you're blue collar and you're really good at operating heavy equipment, laying pipes, doing concrete, all of the hands-on stuff, that doesn't guarantee that you're going to be fit to run a 7-figure business.
Sure.
Because you don't know much about the engineering side of it, the management side of it. You've never worked in an office, so how do you know how to run an office? Recruitment, bookkeeping, accounting, cash flow, all of them things they're completely alien to someone that might just be a really good plumber or a really good carpenter. So that's the number one problem, I think, is that baptism of fire coming through the learning process of all of them things. And at the start, for me personally, when you don't know a specific skill set of how to run an office, you have to recruit someone that knows how to run an office, but you don't actually know how to check their work.
Okay.
So
how do you know if they're doing the job?
Don't know. I don't know. That's something that, if you're a good electrician, how the f do you know who's a good office manager? You've never worked in an office. It's like me walking into the gym. I can't tell you who's a good MMA fighter by them telling me I'm the best in Thailand. Right. So that's somewhere where you come unstuck. You hire based on what they tell you. Yeah. And for me, I was just very lax on sacking them when I knew. Because they say hiring is guessing, firing is knowing. Okay. But I let people lie on for too long. Okay. Hire an engineer, he's a whatever experience, he's been there and done that. You learn after a month, well, actually, this guy's full of shit. He's been nowhere and he's done nothing. If I do a job for you and you've got to give me 50 grand, and it's 50 grand of your hard-earned money, it's a lot different than the guy that's an infrastructure guy in local council. It's not his money. Cool. It's his job.